because I know that both quarterbacks were great, and it was just it was just a matter of time that one of them got their heart broken, and but that's a good thing that I love about both quarterbacks. They doesn't they don't let things like that stop them from helping the team get better and realizing that the task at hand is more important to their individual self.
What was it like at practice today? Did it feel like did any of them, either of them seem different at all?
No, not at all. It wasn't any confusion or focus lost at the task at hand just because of that decision was made yesterday. So we look forward into great things from Marcus.
What excites you the most now? Marcus, obviously a guy who can break a big play at any time. You guys have a lot of guys like that on offense, you included. What's sort of the excitement level now that you're in game prep week and you're starting to put the game plan in? To just know all the pieces on this offense are so explosive.
It draws a lot of excitement, but we just try not to look too far ahead, and we just try to go one day at a time, and whatever happens, happens.
What do you like most about Marcus?
He's just a cool, laid-back guy, and he doesn't necessarily let anything get to him. Every time he messes up on a play, you never know that he's upset with himself or anything like that. He just has duck feathers, as I say. He just let it roll off his back and go on to the next play.
How much, if at all, now that you've been here a couple of years, you've played in Austin, you've played on the road in Pac-12 play, you've played in some big games, obviously. You have that experience. How much are you going to help Marcus this next week, getting him ready for his debut?
I'm willing to help him a lot, but with Marcus, I don't think that will be a factor for him, just because he doesn't let anything get to him. It seems like he just zones everything out once he steps on the football field, and that's what I like about him.
Because you and Brian Bennett had a nice moment a few moments ago. What do you do at this point to keep him in it?
I just try to be an inspirational person for him. I told him when we met up right there that this is not the end of the road, and I told him that yesterday. And once God closes one door, He always opens another one. So with that being said, his spirits today was uplifted, and he didn't let that get the best of him. He still went out and worked hard as he always does, and he's just in it to help the team get better each and every way that he can.
Are you worried about him potentially leaving now?
Not at all. He's not that type of character.
Okay, somebody else has a question. I'm busy forming this.
Just for you, another starting chance. Last year was not perhaps the best. For you, just how nice is that for you to have that start?
It's a nice start. I don't want to get too far into last year because that was last year. What happens in the past stays in the past, and I'm just looking forward to the future and being the best that I can at any given moment. And once I'm able to get the ball in my hands and make plays, I'll be ready to do that, and I'll be willing to do whatever I can to help the team get better each and every day.
We knew there's been a lot of competition at wideout this camp. Didn't get to see it, but the two deep coming out yesterday, Darryl and Keenan, seemed like they break through with you. Kind of break you down the wide receiver core. Even the guys that aren't on the list, they're still going to play, and they're lethal. Those guys, all on the list.
We have a lot of talent in the receiving core. We have Darryl. He's a great athlete. And then behind him you have Braylon Addison. A phenomenal athlete, shall I say. I love that kid. And then you have Blake behind him, Blake Stanton. That's just a taser position. And then you have, on the outside, you have Kenan Lowe, you have Dwayne Stafford, you have Eric Dungy, you have Murph, you have Rasan Vaughn. There's just a lot. B.J. Kelly. There's just a lot of people that was able to make plays in the fall, and I'll take that back. In fall camp and spring ball, and it was able to translate and get the coach's eyes. And unfortunately for some of them, they didn't make enough plays to get that cut, and that's what I told some of the freshmen and some of my other fellow receivers that that they're being evaluated each and every day, whether they're on scout team, whatever scout team they're on, they're being evaluated to take the next person's spot. So, I just look forward to playing alongside of these guys.
You're not the first guy to sing the praises of Braylon, man. I've heard that name throughout camp.
Yeah.
What about him that just makes him kind of jump off the page?
I don't know. I ask myself that question every day. He's just a playmaker, you know. He's able to make the right plays at the right time, and he's able to take pressure off Keon Bonner and DeAnthony and Marcus and the quarterbacks, you know. He's just, I don't know. It's hard to
Can
describe.
he kind of feel the, I mean, you know, you look at your freshman year where you were out of the backfield,
Yeah.
line up at wide out, kind of DeAnthony, the same thing. I mean, is that kind of the player that he is where
Yeah.
he's so good you got to get him in no matter where you play him?
Pretty much. It would have been hard for the coaches to redshirt him. You know, he brings a lot to the table in the special teams area as well as the DeAnthony Thomas position. So it would be great to watch him get unleashed with the first game.
Since we can't see practice, obviously, I think one of the surprises generally was to not see Rasan on that 2D. Was it just a matter of what you're saying, we're not making a couple of big plays? Or what you
Well, I would rather you ask him that. I really don't want to get too much into that, but whatever the decisions the coaches made, I'm pretty sure it was in the benefit to help the team. And you know, the road doesn't end there for him. You know, he just got to keep working, and I'll be sure to have him keep working and not let that get the best of him because he has great talent.
He still seems like he's on the cusp then.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Josh.